Well, let's see what half a pound of thick cut bacon does in the solar oven. I don't have my old way of doing it. So, trying a different method for now. The oven's at 325. I have aluminum foil bundled up on the bottom of these so it keeps them up out of the grease. And it's 9 o'clock. Today is supposed to get over 20-mile-an-hour winds at 1. That's the view I have from my quote-unquote front yard. The hills up there behind me. But it's been a really, really beautiful, peaceful morning. I have both doors open. Just got done making a pot of coffee. And now doing some bacon. Later. Okay, here it is, half an hour. And from a long distance, you can definitely smell the bacon cooking. Oh, I see smoke coming out. Look at all the flies that it brought in. It's the one bad thing about not having wind. Alright, come here. Let's see if I can chase a few flies away. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want to smack them on the tube. And there comes a gust of wind. Okay, that's half an hour. Huh. Clear the brush away from the door. Alright. Nothing to this silly game. Okay. Let me beat the flies away since the wind is gone. They know there's bacon in here. You can see the smoke wafting off of it. I don't know if you can. Alright, scram. This is 45 minutes. I'm going to let it go another 15 and then I'm going to pull it out. Leave it 1 hour. And I know that that'll be done enough. Huh. Yeah, I got to get my old setup put together. I had not that it does anything, it's too hot for them to get near. I used to have a piece of metal, aluminum, that was screwed to the door and went all the way to the back, and it was up high enough that I could drape bacon over it, and I could put a whole pound of bacon, and it wore out after about 5 years of use. Anyway, another 15, I'll show you what I'm pulling out. Okay, it's been an hour. The oven's sitting at 250. And I realize it looks kind of, yeah, but just a few minutes out. And I'm sure it'll be crispy, so I'll go another 15 for those of you that like it really crispy. This is really hard to do, you know. Sit here and stare at the dang view all around me and wait for the sun to cook my bacon. Yeah, and at this point it hasn't cost me a dime yet. Oh, I hear my inverter fan. Back in another 15 minutes. All right. I'm pretty sure an hour and 15 minutes is done. Yep, still 250. Yep, it's done. Hear that? Yep. Hour and 15 minutes. Bacon is done. I'll let it sit out here for a minute. Do its draining thing. Yeah, bacon's usually the hardest thing to do. Okay, there you go. Later. Okay, bowl full of bacon. I think I'll make sandwiches with the leftover biscuits from the other day. Biscuit, cheese, and bacon. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Somebody ought to make something like that. Later.